Beautiful. All right, today we got my buddy East in here, and to be honest, this is our first time meeting. I don't know enough about him, so I'm gonna get to learn about him, and I guess you guys will take a ride with us. East, pleasure to have you in, bud.
Hey man, appreciate you.
How
for
was the
having
drive
me.
down from Seattle?
Oh shit, man. Traffic.
Always terrible.
Traffic. You know what I mean? But it's good. We're gonna get it there.
Nice. I seen you had a pop-up this weekend. How did it all go?
Oh, it was smooth. It was smooth, man. A couple folks slid through. You feel me? I had it at the print shop, so it was cool. Folks pulled up. It was good.
Nice. I know. I was trying to make it down, but I just had a crazy. I had my buddy's wedding, and my stepbrother's getting married next week. So we were doing like a little bachelor thing for him too. So
Right on.
I'm glad we were able to connect and get this put up. Yeah, man. So how long you been out in Seattle? Born and raised?
Born and raised, man. Born in Seattle, Washington, Virginia Mason. You know what I mean? Been going back and forth to Louisiana since I was 3, but born and raised in Seattle, man.
You got family out in Louisiana?
Yeah.
Nice. What part?
Farmerville, Louisiana, North Louisiana. You know what I mean?
Cool.
Yeah.
I've never been down south, but for whatever, like they make my favorite music. Like I have wanted to visit it down south for a while. Like
right.
You ever go outside of Louisiana, hit like Houston and Texas or anything else like that?
Yeah. I used to live in Atlanta. I lived in Atlanta for 4 years.
Oh, really? Okay.
Went to school down there. You know what I mean? Yeah, all that shit.
What'd you go to school for down there?
Marketing, business marketing.
Oh, really?
Yes, sir.
Okay,
yes, sir.
cool. What school was it?
Clark Atlanta.
So when you take like a marketing class, is it pretty general, or were you in like a specific thing?
Man, you know, school, bruh. School is to answer your question, yeah, they got marketing classes, but you gonna learn more by actually getting out in the field. You feel me?
Same thing with the business class.
Right. That's my opinion, you dig? But they do have like the book, all the technical terms and all that shit.
It is nice to have like an actual, I'm trying to, like maybe like a system of being laid out. Like these are at least the most important points you want to hit in this order. So like, were you able to pull anything that was useful out of it, or like?
Oh yeah, plenty of things. Interesting to me, physics actually taught me a lot more about marketing. Actually, marketing classes.
Oh, you're into physics.
I'm not, but.
Oh, okay.
I had found some notes. You feel me? From an old notebook. You dig? And it was it's called speed times weight equals force. And I just looking at it, you feel me, just thinking from a marketing standpoint, like what is speed? Speed is your continuous
movement,
but consistency.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean? Consistency.
Velocity.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Weight. How big are you doing it? You know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
How many people are you affecting? You step your speed up, you step your weight up, people are gonna be forced to rock with you. You know what I mean? Not forced in a way like, man, this cat's doing this thing and he keep getting better and better.
Undeniable.
Yeah, it's like when folks see your podcast, they're gonna be like, man, these folks, they doing their thing. They consistent week after week. They getting more guests, better guests, more views. They're like, man, we got to see what this cat talking about. That's regular speed times weight. That's physics, but it really work in marketing too, though.
Yeah, bro, that's heavy. You just picked that up, like you saw the equation and was able to build it out from there.
Man, it was an old notebook, bro, and I just looked at the shit and I was, when you think a lot and you figure shit out. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Dude, that's fucking cool. That's heavy. We should clip that, honestly. I like that right off the bat.
It's all good.
We just had one of my buddies from Portland. He works on semiconductors, so he was super into physics. His mom was like a physics teacher in Mongolia.
Is that right?
And so, he was giving us a couple lessons, man. Most of it goes over my head, but if you could just pull a little bit out of it,
I actually
man.
failed physics, bro. I was horrible at physics, bro.
Really?
I had to take that class twice. I hated physical science. I hated that shit. I had to take summer school on that shit, you feel me? But that one thing, though, that one little equation, it helped me out to this day.
I don't think I ever made it to physics class, to be honest. Is that AP? Is that part of the regular curriculum?
Nah, that was in college.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was in college. Okay. Yeah, that's where they was teaching physics and shit.
Interesting.
Clark Atlanta University. Shout out CIU, man. Can we pop this?
Yes, please. I'm surprised it took this long.
Ooh, shit, I didn't mean for that to happen. Hey, look. You got that line?
It's all good.
We good. I don't see a hole. All right, here you go, bud.
It's a sturdy house.
Man, did somebody shake it up? What happened, man?
Was that you, Jacob, messing with it?
Pull yourself up, bro.
Yeah.
Pour yourself up.
Please.
Hold on, we gotta bless the bottle, man.
All right.
Do how you do.
I like that.
Say that there. There it is.
Hey,
there
man,
it
I
is.
get right to it, honestly.
Come on.
Beautiful. Thank you, bud. Today we sipping on Samoa. It is a special celebration.
Got a rag or something. These folks like, man, he ain't been in here 5 minutes about to break some. Hey, look, man, that was unadulterated, man. Bro,
Oh, man. Technical issues. Be right back. Beautiful. We full of clips right out of the gate.
Man, it's good. Hey, you all gonna keep that?
Yeah, I think
Keep
we
all
are.
that shit. Yeah.
I think we have to, bro. All right.
Yeah, that was filthy.
We got some Moet in the cup. We put a little hole in the ceiling, but life is good. We back at it. Salute.
Man.
Salute. Okay, cool. So what pushed you towards marketing? Like, was that something that interested you for a long time, or where did you get your stripes at? Where did you start, picking up the hustle? That's kind of like my favorite questions to ask, is just get right where it started.
Like where I grew up?
Yeah, that, and like where your ambitions to just do better than, maybe the guy next to you.
Oh shit! First of all, I don't even think about the guy next to me. The guy next to me, if he next to me, then we working together. If he next to me, you know what I'm saying. But as far as like the grind, just ambition, shit, just wanting to have more. You feel me? Just when you see your life a certain way, you see how you want to live your life a certain way. You strive for that. You know what I mean?
Developed a vision.
Yeah, man, it's that type of shit.
Yeah.
You feel me? That type of shit. You feel me? And just, can't be broke. You can't do shit when you're broke,
No,
man.
not at all.
When you feel me, you gotta have your own stuff. You know what I'm saying? You gotta have your own stuff. I like to spend my own money. You feel me? When it comes down to business, like spend mine, get it back type shit. I don't look to borrow. You feel me?
Right.
Or get credit from a bank. You feel me? So. Yeah, it's a little bit more extra effort. But
Yeah, it's the longer road for sure.
Yeah, but just grind, bro.
It pays off. It definitely pays off in dividends though, because if you can build the underground, like you can get it off the people who really respect you. Those people are customers for life. They're not going nowhere. They're going to support you every time you put something out. It's definitely oh shit! I just lost my train of thought, bro. I went and bought this stuff called Alpha Brain. It's like a neurotropic supplement.
Mm-hmm.
It just makes your brain work better. And obviously not well enough for me to remember what
it's
exactly
good. It's
it
probably
does.
that little Moet. I probably should have held off to after the joint. It's good. What shit? Tell me about you, bro. Where you from, bro?
Me, I'm right here in Tacoma.
Okay,
so I was born and raised here in Tacoma, and dude, I had a pretty normal growing up. My parents divorced, so I've done like, my dad had a spot out in Northeast, so I had that group of friends, had the spot down here in North End, had this group of friends, and just grew up kind of 20 minutes apart, but it's almost two different worlds. So I've always just loved people, so everywhere I go I try and make my connection. So but yeah, man, barely made my way through school. Smoked a lot of weed, got into women around high school, so my interests were elsewhere.
Right, women are good, man.
Yeah, and like I said, I had a good setup. So up until high school, I was just doing what kids do. Right. But once I'm out, I got smacked with the real world, and just did what I was supposed to do. Got a good job and started picking up other bills and shit. And so I got a job at the post office, and it didn't take me long to realize there's no fucking way I'm doing that for 50 years.
Yeah.
And so that's where my hustle started. Like I honestly didn't really aside from allowance and shit like that. Like I didn't make my first dollar until I was outside of high school. And once I got a taste of the real world, I realized like that shit is not gonna cut it. You're never gonna take care of yourself. Like no one's gonna take care of you like you take care of yourself.
Nah, you can't depend on nobody for real.
No one's coming to save you for sure.
Right.
And so from there, I just got to work on whatever else wasn't a job. Right. I did a lot of stuff. I did Amway for a little bit. I was in jewelry. I've done all sorts of shit. Right. So still just trying to nail down what's going to get me out of a job. I got a couple things that I'm dialed in on right now, but I'm a hustler. I love people. I can talk my ass off, and we're working on the podcast now. We're trying to get it together, bro.
Live and direct, man. July 26th. What's this? 2021, man.
Market. Actually, dude, I'm glad you said something because I usually we got a little SOPs for before the show and whatnot, and I always forget to mention to the guests the show is not about me. Like the main goal of this podcast is to shine light on the best and the brightest here in the city.
Man, appreciate you, man.
Of course. No, I appreciate you for giving me something to promote. Like, that's the thing. I get, I don't just do it it shit inspires me. Like, half the reason I do what I do is because of the people around me. Like, I intentionally keep those people around me, and within, we don't know each other outside of today. Like, this is our first meeting, but I've been watching you for months now. Like, the homie put me on, and I just seen the way you work, bro. Every single day you're putting something up. I'm watching.
Thank you.
So
Thank you.
People like that inspire me, and if I can get out there and show the love and inspire anyone else to get off their ass and start something, that's all I can ask for.
Man, that's what it gotta be, man.
So I appreciate you asking questions. If you got any more, keep them coming. I'm here all day.
Sure. Nah, it's good. Now, whatever y'all want to know, man, just let me know. I'm not an open book, but we could talk. You feel me?
Well, let's start with what I'm aware of, and then we'll maybe uncover some stuff I'm not aware of.
For sure.
What year did Quarter start? And what was what were the circumstances that brought it to life?
That's funny. That's a good question. Quarter started in 2015. My kids were either about to be born or they was already born. But I knew something different had to shake. You know what I'm saying? So just looking at things that I was really passionate about. Got family, got kids now. I came out the gate with twins. You feel me?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I already had a child. Well, she my baby, but my stepchild, you feel me? She my baby. I've been raising her since she was 3. That's my baby. But
that's incredible.
My kids,
dude.
my biological from the gate was twins. So I went from 1 to 3 like that.
Yeah.
Did fast. So something had to shake. I had just moved from Tacoma to the east side to Kirkland. And Kirkland, if you don't know anything about Kirkland, it's totally different from Tukwila and International Boulevard. So my network I was outside of my network. You feel me? And I was basically on my pockets. You dig? But you feel me? I had just put out a project. I do music too. I put out a project called North Pacific Breeze, and I was selling merch with it. And I just noticed how it just sold so fast. You feel me? So I was like,
the sweatshirts, the shirts.
Yeah, I just put out some beanies and some, I think some t-shirts and some lighters. But they sold hella fast. So I was like, man, this shit might be cool. And I always wanted to make t-shirts, you feel me, just because I always just been into that shit, you feel me? And so I was like, fuck it, let me come up with something. You know what I'm talking about in that birth quarters, you feel me? I put out my first t-shirt in 2015, May.
Bar quarters?
4th.
That's where it starts?
Huh?
That's what that bar is? A bar quarters? In like this one,
nah,
is that what that represents?
No, that represents Blind World. You know what I mean? That's this. Yeah, blind. You put that Blind World. That's the name of that piece.
Okay.
You feel me? Blind World. But yeah, the quarters. What it mean? I grew up on 25th Avenue. You feel me? Quarters is also an acronym, man. Quiet trappers revolutionizing self. The quintessence taking real steps. And quality transitions, refreshing souls. Just representing positive change, you did, and that's where it came from. You feel me? Like, positive change. You feel me? You did, but yeah, man, that's where it started, bro.
There's levels to this. That's deep. I was not expecting that. So you grew up on 25th.
25th and Dearborn Street, South Dearborn Street.
Sorry, we're checking out your design. So
it's old.
I got that sticker right there on my fridge.
That's what's up.
That's what came with the jersey the last time. Okay, so you started off with tees and whatnot, and then how long did it take you to slowly start working with manufacturers and designers? Because you got some pretty special details on your pieces that might go over the head of some people if they don't know better.
Yeah, that is, man. I started messing with the manufacturers. We put out our first varsity jacket, I think, in 2016, and that was tricky because yeah, when you're dealing with these manufacturers overseas, man, a lot of them only take their money through Western Union. So you kind of putting yourself out there, whether it's you can't pay them through PayPal where they gotta.
That's like what's that? Gifted upon arrival.
I don't know.
Oh yeah.
I know they could take your shit if you feel me. If they really scam it, they could scam your shit. But
that's when you send someone choose.
Some bad people.
Yeah, that's when you send someone choose under the understanding like I'll gift you the money after I receive them and make it's recipe for trouble.
Man, I'm trying to tell you, man. It's but you know if you're trying to do something, though, you're gonna take that risk.
You have to.
Yeah, you're gonna take that risk, bro. And it went good. I don't regret it. Cause the one time I did get burnt, I ain't even put up half. I put up like a quarter, and he got me for like 500.
Oh,
it's good. We're gonna make that back.
It's light.
We're gonna make that back.
That's not bad for now.
Yeah, we're gonna make it back, bro. You feel me? But it was a lesson learned. You feel me? So anybody out there that's doing their thing, man, if you're dealing with these manufacturers, man, if they only could take Western Union or that type of shit, man, be kind of leery on who you dealing with. You know what I'm saying? But yeah.
So aside from trial and error, is there any real way to kind of vet them, or like, you know, any sort of website that rates like their accountability or anything like that? Or is it just trial and error? Because I almost dipped my toes into it, but we weren't working on anything that really required it. I just kind of wanted to get a feel for what the process was of like trying to work with someone internationally. Haven't had to do that. But I stuck my big toe in and I was already like, this seems out of my league. It seems a little frustrating.
Nah, it just take a little patience, bro. It take a whole lot of patience, and you got to check yourself at times, because you know you're gonna get mad. You feel me? But you can't reach out and touch nobody. You got to kind of deal with it and understand why you're doing it at the end of the day. You know what I mean? And that shit, if it go bad, then it go bad. Chalk it up and keep it moving. That's, you feel me?
Right.
Yeah.
Beautiful. There's no stopping business when you're running like that. No L's, just lessons, right?
Man, like a motherfucker. Like a motherfucker.
Sick. So, you just did the most recent drops with the hat. You got that one and then the yellow one.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And I seen a couple people rocking them. I seen Kenyatta. He was showing love.
Shout out to that brother, man.
Royce the Choice. We were just bumping that tape before we got up here.
Yes, sir. Shout out that brother.
Yeah, you've been getting some buzz up there, man. People showing love.
Man, they rocking, man. I appreciate everybody, man.
What'd you say when you're moving fast and heavy? The streets will fuck with you.
Say that again?
I said, what was that equation when you move fast and heavy?
Oh, speed times weight equals force.
There we go. Speed times weight equals force.
Speed times weight equals force, man. For real.
Beautiful. The shorts are hard. So, do you got anything else coming up, like especially noteworthy?
Just new pieces. Working on new pieces. Me and Tac'd Punch gonna drop something. You know what I'm saying? Shout out my homegirl Punch Wave. You feel me? We gonna drop something. Talking with some more folks. We probably gonna drop something. Just working on pieces, man. Just my job is to keep the people fresh. You feel me? So I'm working on it. You did?
Yeah, you're doing not too shabby a job. You said you're doing a collab. Have you done any collabs before?
Yes, I have. I've done collabs with man. Shout out Most Mob, Free Sweet. I did collabs with Recook Music. We did a collab with my brother A Real Pain, Amp Fire International Clothing. Who else we collab with, man?
Man, we got a catalog to catch up on.
Man, if I miss you, man, blame it on my mind, not my heart. You did.
So when you're working with someone on collaboration, like how much artistic freedom do you give them? Like how much do you hold on to?
Oh, it's a true collaboration. You know what I mean? We talk about it. You know what I mean? We say what we like. We say what we don't like. You know what I mean? We figured it out. And shit, we put the money up and go. You know what I mean?
You got all the right answers, man. This is beautiful.
Shout out my guy, man, right next to me, man.
Bro, I really dug the popsicle Letterman jacket.
I appreciate it.
Them shits were crazy.
Thank you.
Well, sweet. So you said you used to do music. Are you still into music? Or?
Oh, yeah, still do music, man. I'm making beats and I'm on the keyboard every day. You know what I'm saying? Still making music. Finna drop some. You feel me? Called Pain Pieces. You did. You know what I'm saying? Gonna drop that soon. Got shit out. Shit been playing on the radio. I mean, shit was playing on the radio. Excuse me. I ain't relevant. I ain't gonna sit up and act like I'm relevant in the music shit. I ain't relevant in the music shit, but I do get BMI checks though. You dig? So
Beautiful.
Yeah. You know what I mean? But yeah, man.
Doing something
I'm gonna
right.
drop something new though. I'm gonna drop this Pain Pieces on y'all. Featuring my nigga Star Spazzing and my nigga Psych. You feel me? Rest in plush, man. You feel me? Pain Pieces, man. Little EP. You dig? Produced all by East, man.
Yeah, I don't want to speak out of turn, man, but I don't think I've seen a lot of RIP posts flying up in Seattle this last
It's ugly, bro.
I don't, like I said, I don't want to speak out of place. I got no idea what's going on, but I don't think I've seen them flyers fly like that in our city any time I can remember.
It's ugly right now. You know what I mean?
So be safe out there. You know, let's stay creative. Let's stay productive.
for sure,
let's get this money.
All the time.
Quit fucking around.
Yeah, man. Everybody stay blessed, man. You dig? Stay safe, stay dangerous, whatever it is, man. Keep it lit with your family, man. Stay close to your loved ones, you feel me?
Be sure to make it home.
Stay close to your loved ones, bro. Yes, indeed. Shout out to Tacoma, though, man. I love Tacoma, man.
Yeah, so...
Hey, look, even went back in the Cafe Arizona days, man. You feel me? When the... folks from Meet in the Middle. Cafe Arizona was an old school club in Federal Way.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah, and that's when like kind of Tacoma and Seattle would meet. You did.
This is I've never heard of this.
Yeah,
Tell me more. Federal
man.
Way is a funny spot, man. That is that's the Wild West out there sometimes. That was, you know.
Shout out to Federal Way, man.
I won't
International
claim
Boulevard.
I won't claim Federal Way as stomping grounds. We did Northeast Tacoma. I wasn't, you know.
Yeah.
Federal Way was a different place than Northeast Tacoma, but then
Tell me what goes on in Northeast Tacoma?
Nothing, bro. It's all the rich kids, really.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's nice. They got like, you know, Tuscany Park. So the like Stadium High School.
Okay.
So like half the kids are from the north end in that area if they don't go to Wilson. I think it's like Dr. Silas High now. Is that right? They renamed Woodrow Wilson. But the other half would come from, like, most people don't even know there's a Northeast Tacoma.
I didn't either. Every time you say Northeast, I think of Portland for some reason.
Right. So if you
for some reason,
like, if you're downtown Tacoma, they got that bridge that slides literally right into downtown Tacoma. Mm-hmm. You run that and it hits the tide flats and whatnot, and then you can head up, and not a whole lot to do out there, but nice houses. The homies were all out there, so we usually, we end up at Kopatich Library or some other spot, just causing a ruckus till we got kicked out, and then just moving around from there.
Come on.
No, dude, it's pretty cool. I fuck with it. But here, I got a question for you. So, it doesn't. I don't assume you have a job, a 9-to-5 or anything like that. I get the feeling you're pretty self-sufficient.
Yeah, I'm self-employed, yes sir.
Okay, so that is like my goal, right? That's the number one goal, more than anything. Like I got a specific number, I want to hit over time, but number one is being self-sufficient, because most importantly, you get your time back. Like I can make a lot more work with that 10 hours I put in at work. So like, Did you ever come from like a 9-to-5 and work your way out, or did you like just get it?
Yeah, I mean, I done had hella jobs, bro. You know what I mean? Yeah, shit.
Did you have like one specific moment where you knew, like?
I knew since I was 13 years old I wasn't gonna work for nobody the rest of my life. Oh God, I knew that it just wasn't gonna be it for me. But being that
Unfortunately, I know that too, but I still gotta work. At 13, you don't got no responsibilities.
If you don't got any other type of way of feeding yourself and making a living, you gotta work.
You have to take care of your responsibilities before you chase your dreams.
You gotta work, bro. You feel me? You gotta work. You dig? Shit, I'm self-employed now, but I work. You feel me? I work on my job is this. Yeah. You feel me? My job is coming here talking with you.
Doing something every day.
It's fun though. That's why I love it. You feel me? When it ain't fun no more, then it probably
then it's work.
Then it is work. Then it would, but I'm working right now. But it's fun though.
It's beautiful.
See, this
is that's exactly my goal. Like, if we were able to make this somewhere where it took care of all my responsibilities, like if I was putting in the same amount of money I would at work, like I'm definitely out. I'm here all day. We'll bump this podcast up to 5 episodes a week.
I'm trying to
we'll go crazy.
That's what I'm saying. Y'all on your way, man. Y'all got the setup. You got a team, and that's really what's good, bro. That y'all all work together, man. You feel me? Everybody got their position that they work in. To be honest, when it come to quarters, I operate all of it by myself.
Seems like one man with 1,000 hats.
But I wish I had a team. You feel me? It's gonna come, God. It's gonna come when God says it's gonna come. You feel me? But I'm just telling you that what you got is a good thing. You feel me? You know what I mean?
I appreciate that, because if I'm being honest, like one of the things I've always been, and of course I know like it's weird, being envious of people who really have like a legit team around them. Like it's been their homies they grew up with and formed that team. Like I was always a little bit envious of that shit that looked like it just fell into place too perfectly. You know what I'm saying? Because I never had that. I feel like my whole life I've been trying to build my team. People come on, people come off. We get a new project, you know, this and that. So I'm always like, but I literally, it's funny. I got this idea of like 12 advisors, right? Like I got like literally, not literally, but I have like 12 people I want on my team who I take my advice from. I'm friendly with everyone, but there's only very few people I actually respect. And like if I can get like 12 people whose opinion I respect, who I can have on council, like they don't all need to know each other, but like that's been my move for like the last 4 years, is put together this like council of eldermen that I can keep around me. You know, I got a couple spaces filled, but like I'm always on the lookout. I'm always trying to. So, and you said you're, because I still don't know if God's gonna put them in front of me or if I just got to go out there and find them. You know what I'm saying? You said you would much rather have some help around than wear 1,000 caps?
Man, I mean, I'd rather have...
If it's the right help,
I'd rather be organic. You feel me? Like, I'd rather the team to come organically. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to force nothing. And then I'm not even gonna lie, like, I wouldn't want nobody working with me unless they get money. So if they mess with me, it's gonna be more like, it's gonna be like commission based. Like if you can get your thing on, then you could come over and we could rock, and then you could possibly learn from me, and you could start doing your own thing. You feel me? I understand that people don't want to be up under folks. Folks want to run their own thing. You feel me? But as long as the respect is there and we could still chop it up and still be cordial, you feel me? It's smooth. You feel me?
Yeah. No, I had someone explain it to me like this when I was a little bit younger, and he told me, he's like, you know, when you work for me, your time is mine while you're on my clock. I'm paying you, right? Right. And he's like, you know, once that clock's off, you're on your time. But, you know, you're only going to work for me for so long. So what you do with your time while it's mine after you leave is yours, right? So what he's saying is like, you know, you work for me, but I'm going to make sure when you leave here and you no longer work for me, although you gave me that time, you're still like, you're going to be able to pull from it. You're going to be able to use it. It's not always going to be mine.
Some of that game going to rub off on you. You feel me? You'll be able to step outside and do your own thing.
Exactly.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know, there's nothing wrong with being under someone, especially if you need to learn something. Man, no one's going to put you on top. I wish I had an internship with like some of these brands, you feel me? I'd do it for no. Back then, I would have did it from when I was young. I would have interned with somebody, an established company for no money, just to learn the game. You feel me? Right. We just had Umi, who runs ETC down there, and he was talking about their new intern, Philip, and he's, you know, one of the OGs, younger brothers who tapped in, would come around the shop, wouldn't take no for an offer. He got turned down twice, and he's like, you know, but he made sure he was in there every day kicking it when Umi wasn't there. He showed Umi who knew how to kick it when he was there. And, you know, there wasn't, you know, he didn't give Umi another option. But do you have any aspirations of like opening up like a retail shop or anything like that? Like what exact are you trying to, like, if you could have had that internship, coulda, shoulda, woulda, if you could have had that internship back in the day, like what were the main things you were wanting to learn? The like maybe the more tangible stuff of how to run a shop, or like maybe the less intangible stuff of like how to network, how to operate, how to maneuver.
Shit, how to make it, how to make the shit, how to make it, you feel me? The materials, the difference between the cottons, you feel me? That's what I would want to learn, you feel me? I already know how to hustle. I know how to make people, you feel me, get it. Right. You know what I mean? But as far as like manufacturing the stuff, you feel me? Because to me, that's where the magic is. You know what I mean?
Right. There's like, you know, a surface level that you can Google till you're dead, but there's levels below that.
When you actually touch it,
you gotta touch it. You gotta get your hands on.
Come on, that's just like with denim and things of that nature, man. Folks go all the way to Japan and China just to, you know, to see what's going on with the denim and all that type of shit.
Who's got the best denim? It's, you know, there's quality, there's levels to it.
Right.
That's awesome, because that's honestly like one of my favorite things about stuff. Like, I'm not a huge fan of like the big branding on the front. I like the little stuff that you have to get up and inspect. The branding on the buttons, you know, this on the little earlet on the, you know, all that stuff. That's where like that's the make or break part for a piece for me. Like, if I got some shit that like you have to come up and touch my shit to check it out, we're in the money. That's where you're supposed to be. You're supposed to be touching this shit.
Come on.
You know what I'm saying?
No real way. That's called the logo secret, man. You know what I'm saying? Just like, you know, that's what you just talked about. That's the logo secret, bro. Just instead of it having this big where everybody could see it. And you know, I lost some consumers that way because I went away from that. You feel me? I still do it, and I still like that kind of shit on some. If I'm feeling that way, you feel me? But when I ain't feeling that way, I ain't gonna fuck with it. But some customers, you feel me? When I start doing the shit like putting the shit on the side and ain't nothing on the front and there's something on the side of, I'm like, man, why it ain't on the front? I want something with the shit on the front. Like, man,
I want everyone
to
know.
That's not the vibe right now. You dig? But yeah, that's what that logo secret. So I appreciate consumers like you. You feel me? That do that type of that like that kind of shit. Cause I like that kind of shit too. I got this polo shit on right now. It got the shit. You can't tell it's polo, but it's, you feel me?
Yeah.
It got it all on the side, but it's back to the
actually
material.
Funny because as you're mentioning it, I don't think I've ever seen a polo where it's not right here, down there on the side. You
know what I'm saying? But it's the material. That's what make folks spend $60 on a 5-pack. Because when you put it on, you feel me, it feel good, and it's the material. That's the kind of shit that, you feel me, I would like to learn. You feel me, dive deeper in. You feel me?
Yeah, I'll tell you, when I learned about brushed cotton, I was blown away. I'm like, I had this one t-shirt and I'm like, everything, you know, there's nothing special about this tee. It was like a, you know, $15, $16 tee, but it is just levels above, like the comfiness on it. I'm like, what is it? So I started looking and I'm like, oh, it's 100% brushed cotton. Like, what's this? Started looking into it. Like, dude, I forget what it is, but they, instead, like regular cotton, I think, they just roll it out and then they weave it. And I think with the brush cotton, they actually like brush it out and then weave it, so it like tightens up the strands. It's not like, I forget, but after that, like when we got a little clothing brand we're working on, and like after that, I was like, all our tees are brushed cotton.
Come on, say that.
No two ways about it.
Come on.
And of course, you know, everyone.
That's gonna set your game apart. You feel me?
That's what I'm saying. They're like, you know, it's twice as much as the $2 Gildan, and I'm like, well, we're not gonna get no respect with the Gildan.
Man, come on, but that's the reason you charging that number that you gonna charge.
Right, exactly.
Come on, they gotta respect it, man.
Gotta pay to play.
For sure.
Sweet. So, shit, dude. I know there's more to you than this quarter. So you are a super deep dude. You've been consistently blowing me away with your answers. Like,
I think a lot, bro. It's a gift and a curse. You did. Yeah,
I can relate.
Yeah, hell yeah.
I can relate. Yeah. I almost feel like the mind of an entrepreneur can, you know. Let me ask you this: Were you ever diagnosed with ADHD or anything like that?
Nah,
were you a problem child in school?
Nah, I wasn't no problem child. Nah.
Okay.
Shit, just, you feel me?
See, that's really like what the difference is. Like, you're like a cerebral assassin. You know what I'm saying? Like, low key, on the move. Like, and you know, I know you got me. Like, I was really smart and like I thought a lot, but I was also super impulsive. I was ADHD, so I'm always getting in trouble and shit. So I was never sly about it. Like,
right.
It was hard to get the drop on people, but
come on. It's good. You was the type of kid I would have fun to have class with, man, because we'd probably be cutting up or something, man.
That's what it was.
Messing with the girls and
That's
shit.
all school was.
Yeah. Trying to get with the females, you know?
Yeah, man. Well, we like to have a fun time around here.
Yeah, man, come on,
Bro,
man.
I might pull up another one of these, to be honest.
Yes, indeed.
Distraction, but... well, cool, man. You asked a good question. You got any other questions?
Oh, shit, man. You know. What y'all where y'all plan on? How big are y'all trying to do this, man? Where y'all see y'all? What's the vision for y'all podcast, man? How big y'all trying to do? Joe Rogan, Vlad TV, like how, no jumper. How y'all planning? How y'all thinking?
Yeah, well, I'd be lying if I said we weren't pulling a piece from everyone. But the true aspirations for this, honestly, we're keeping it super local. I don't have any intention of really like reaching for national notoriety or nothing like that. Like, if you really wanted me to play it, like, I want this to be, your blog spot for Tacoma. Like, I want this to be where you go and you find out, what new artists are popping, what new businesses are going up. We might get politicians in here. Like, who knows what's going on? But there's a ton, like, the whole point of this was like, dude, we're here for the average Joes. Like, we're here for everybody who's out there putting in work, getting it in. Like, I don't care if you got, 45 followers or 45,000 followers. Like, we're here to up who I see inspires me is putting in work. Like, so ideally, like, right now we got all the bones down of the podcast. I feel pretty, comfortable that. So from here, like, we're gonna start. Actually, we just announced it on the IG Live before you got in here, but we're going to start putting together like a Patreon and start coming up with some more content. We'll probably like blog events that are going on in the area. We'll maybe have a little less formal interviews and maybe have like an episode where me and Casey got some topics and we come in and bullshit between us two. We got a lot of ideas, but we're still, we're nailing it all in. But ideally, like, we want to find a podcast studio that's ours. We can, do everything we need to do, and we don't have to clear it with anybody. We don't got any distractions. Like, solely dedicated and take it seriously. Like, we want to build this out as far as Tacoma will let us. But,
hey, man, shout out to you, bro, because I'm not even from Tacoma. I never had an address in Tacoma, but you had me on your platform in Tacoma. You feel me? See, I ain't been on no. Have I been on anybody? Yeah, I've been on one person platform in Seattle, but yeah, man, I appreciate you.
Of course, bro. It's my pleasure. Like I said, I got the easy job. Like, I got to sit here and chop it up with cool ass people every week. Like,
I5 Connect, man.
I die for this.
253. How about it?
So let me ask you this, because you probably got a little bit more experience in it. Like, is there really a disconnect between Seattle and Tacoma? Or what do you see? You see a bridge or a disconnect?
Man, Seattle, Tacoma, man, it ain't no disconnect, man. It's just, you feel me, just different. You feel me, just different. It's just different paces.
I guess
that's all it is.
The proper way is it is it collaboration or competition?
No, I don't see it as no competition. I see it like, honestly, I see it as, I'm gonna just keep it all the way 100 because it's from the gate, man. From the with them Cafe Arizona days. I feel like them Tacoma probably feel like when Seattle come in their backyard, like they feel like we probably got our nose up and you feel me? They probably think, man, who these cats coming thinking who they is, you feel me? That local shit, you feel me?
Yeah.
Messing with their girls and all that type of shit. We messing with the Seattle guys for, man. All that type. I think that's really what it is for real. I think it come down to the women and that type of shit. Just to be honest, man.
That's so funny.
Other than that, if it ain't that, man, I don't see no problem. I come up here, man. It's love. You feel me?
Beautiful, because that's
You see, the producer laughed at that. When he said, he said, producer said, I got experience with that, man.
He's got a story.
I got 5 older sisters, so I know what it's like.
Come on.
But yeah.
No, I never felt like they came through with their nose up. I just felt like they never came through. You know what I'm saying? I can't really recall any time I met like. Yeah, I can't recall any time I actually met someone who's like down from Seattle, like saying what's up. But like, we might get like a few pieces of talent down for a specific event here and there, but it's usually put on by a Tacoma person, like probably with the hopes of trying to bridge that. And again, I don't want to say bridge that gap, like there is a gap, like it's just a weird little, like, you know, we got Tacoma and we got Seattle, like
y'all is like 45 minutes away around this motherfucker.
Well, with the traffic, bro, without it, we ain't that far.
Hey, I got a message for Tacoma. What the hell is going on between the Tacoma Dome and the Tacoma Mall, man? That traffic ain't never been smooth. Ever, bro. What's that about, man? Legislation. What we need to do, man?
The answer is there is no answer, bro. It is it's just a patience test.
Man, I'm trying to tell you.
Always doing something, man.
I'm trying to tell you.
It is rough. No, yeah, I never felt like there was a bridge to be gapped or anything. It's all love, bro. I you know, I don't play teams like that, but I know some people do, and you know. Some people's teams don't get along with other teams and this and that, but as a whole, bro, like...
For what? What is that? What's the reason? You feel me? What's the reason? Because they rock Chuck Taylors and you rock Air Forces? That's stupid. You know what I'm saying? Well, that's stupid, bro. What's the real reason? What's the real funk about? Ain't no funk. You feel me? It's just...
It's usually got to be ego.
Yeah, it's just ego, man. Folks want to represent. Yeah. That's all it is. You know what I mean? And then... The women. You feel me? That's what it boils down to. Because don't nobody come to the clubs out here like, I'm a pick on Tacoma guys. Nah, ain't nobody think about that. You
there ain't
know what I mean?
No club out here for you to go to, bro.
Yeah, man. Yeah, hell no, I don't be fucking around. More. Hey, look, I'm a married man. You feel me? Let me just speak that out. So I don't be doing none of that type of shit anyway. You feel me? Anyway, yeah. What's up with my guy, though? Are you married, brother?
Hey, I was just gonna say, we'll transition there. I am on my way to being married. I got a kid now, 2 years old. How many? You said you got 3 kids?
4.
4 kids.
4, bro.
Okay, so you had
4.
twins and then one more.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. So how you got boys, girls?
3 girls and a boy.
Is the boy youngest, oldest, or?
He's in the middle.
Okay,
yeah,
sweet.
He's in the middle. Yeah,
so did you have fraternal twins? Boy and a girl?
Yeah, boy and a girl.
Interesting.
Yeah, for
okay.
sure.
So we actually just today released our Father's Day episode.
Oh, okay.
We had me and I got my childhood best friend Cash, and he introduced me to his homie Jake.
Okay.
And so we all met each other, and then within like 2 to 3 months, I think Jake and Kristen got pregnant first. Then me and my girl Becca, we got pregnant like 3 months later, and then Cash and his girl got pregnant like 3 months later.
Y'all so just bumped in and kept bumping, man.
Yeah, bro, we were on the same thing, same game plan.
Come on.
And then they went around and did a second round. So Jake has 2. He's got 2 girls, and then my buddy Cash, he ended up having 2 girls, twins on the second one.
Wow.
So
that's what's up.
He's got 3 girls, and so yeah, we went through the whole talking about how fucking scary it is to have like I'm just assuming because I guess we stated it was fact that all twins usually have some sort of like birth or just usually come out premature in some way or another.
They say it's unhealthy to keep for the course of to keep the woman pregnant for the real course of the 9 months. Mine will actually due on my birthday. I ain't have enough motivational words to keep them babies in my woman, you dig? So she had to drop This is
my day.
Yeah, I'm like, you can hold off. You can hold off like a month, you feel me? Then June 20th would be a special, you feel me? It wasn't happening, Captain, you know what I mean? But yeah.
So they came out on your birthday?
No, they came out May 27th, you know what I mean?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, hell yeah. But yeah, shout out Malachi and Lyric, man. Shout out all my kids.
Were they Virginia Mason babies too?
Nah, they was born in Swedish.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I was born in Sweden. Shout out Cadence, Kamai, and the twins, man.
Nice.
You feel me? Shout out Key.
We're all about the family here too. We got the love.
100.
That's cool. So you said the oldest one is 4?
No, my oldest child is 13.
Oh, I'm tripping. Where did I get that from? Oh, because you said you have 4 kids. My bad.
Yeah.
Oldest one's 13. So what is that, like middle school?
Yeah, my baby in middle school, man.
How's that been homeschooling them the last year?
She been doing good. I actually owe her a PS5 and some games.
Oh, she been doing that good. We'll hold them to it.
Yeah, she kicking my ass right now. I don't know when the PS5s restock, but they could hold off for maybe like another week or so.
Good luck, bro. There's still like, I was delivering on my route at like 11 o'clock. There's a GameStop and there's like 6 people lined up. I'm like, something dropping. They're like, we trying to get PS5s and Xboxes. I'm like, still?
Sheesh.
I guess you got a good excuse. So she take after
Nah,
her
I'm
dad.
gonna get it. I ain't gonna hold her off because she did her thing. I'm gonna
Hey,
give it to her. She did her thing.
She earned it.
Right.
So but does she take after her dad? She's a good student. She does well in school.
Man, I'm actually wasn't a good student. I was cool. You feel me? I made it enough to be able to just get into fucking college and then just get out in 4 years in college. You feel me? They got Magnum Cum Laude, then they got Thank You Lordy. I was Thank You Lordy, man. If you feel me, I got out by the skin of my teeth by the last test. You feel me? But nah, she's artistic. She likes to draw. You feel me? That type of thing. So yeah, she do her thing, man.
I'm sure you highly encourage that.
Yeah, I don't try to force it, but I try to encourage her to tap into her passion early. You know what I mean? So she can she don't get old and figure out what she want to do. You know what I mean? But yeah, that type of shit.
She doesn't get. Dude, this is terrible. This is the third time. I'm usually much better at this, but I'm trying to think of a word and I cannot think of it. So, she'll grow old and get realistic, right? That's everyone's fear. We don't want none of that.
Shit, I mean, you could be realistic and still live the life that you want to live. You just gotta take your sacrifice. You gotta sacrifice, bro. You gotta be broke at times. You're gonna be broke at times, man. You're gonna be up. You're gonna be broke. But every time you get some money, you're gonna learn how to keep it each time
a little
longer,
bit better,
more,
yeah.
and you're gonna learn how to make your money work for you. You feel me? So you're gonna go through it. You just gotta stay at it. You feel me? Some people don't live the life they want to live because they just simply gave up. You feel me? And you really don't give up until you're dead.
Right.
But if you want to do it right now, you got to keep doing it. You know what I'm saying? And
hey, you can quit before you die, though.
Let's
not get it twisted.
No, 100. You can, especially if you fix your mind to that. It's too hard. I can't do it. All that, and you put that in your mind. Yeah. You gotta find. If you really want to do it, you're gonna find a way, bro. You know what I mean? So I encourage everybody to look in themselves because everybody got their own superpowers, man. You feel me? Everybody got something that they special at, man. So you gotta really just look into yourself, understand your gifts, and work on that. You did? You know what I'm saying?
I got a perfect example for that. I was just talking with someone about this. She recently got diagnosed with ADHD in like the last year. And I've had this conversation a couple times, but so when I was in 3rd grade, I got diagnosed with ADHD. I was a wild child. So I got medicated by 3rd grade. I was on Concerta, methylphenidate, Adderall, Vyvanse, all those different ones. Not all at the same time, obviously, but from 3rd grade till honestly until I started smoking weed in 14 or something. I was on ADHD medicine and I was not a good student. School didn't hold my attention. I'm always getting in trouble, know. But if the class was cool,
wasn't talking about shit that you wanted to learn anyway, though. You know
if the class was cool, I was on it. But if you're talking some bullshit, I'm doing something else.
Right.
And so in the school system, the whole time having ADHD was a detriment. I knew if I came to school without taking my medicine, I was probably gonna get suspended that day for some bullshit. It's just what it was. And so I always thought of it as a detriment until I got out into the real world and I realized okay, but when I do find something that is interesting to me, I'm like a rat on a fucking Cheeto. Good luck getting me off of it.
Right.
Never quit.
Right. Come on.
And so I tell people because I've noticed even within the last 2 or 3 years, more and more people are still popping up oh, I just got diagnosed ADHD, and I just tell them I'm not gonna tell you whether or not to take your medicine or nothing like that, but but just think of it with a different perspective of aside instead of you being diagnosed with some neurotypical disease dude, it's a superpower, bro. If you learn how to harness it, if you find what you're interested in, and you get set on something, good luck having anyone get you off of it.
Right, man.
But it took me till I was 22 or 23 after 13 years of taking these meds to realize that. So everyone's got to know themselves, learn your superpowers, and use them. But we all do got our own superpowers, and they might cloak themselves in a detriment in some system that's maybe not as conducive to the way you react and learn.
Come on, for real, because everybody learn different, For
sure, yeah. I forget what it was, but someone was just giving me a hard time because I was like, I was reading something and I was like, oh, this fucking thing right here. It's this guy. I got this like sweet dab rig. And it's all electronic, but it's got one button and 12 different functions. So you have to like press and hold, or press twice and press 3 times and then hold. And like, so I'm running through this whole thing and I'm like, I already read through it once, but I didn't retain shit. So I like took the time and read through it and did it all. And now I got all 12 functions memorized. This one does this. And he's like, yeah, that's because you don't learn shit from reading. You have to touch it and feel it and do it.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, that makes sense.
That's what's up, though.
So, because I don't have any experience with more than one kid, I only know how to deal with mine. Like, how is it learning, like, how each kid learns and reacts and maneuvers, and then, like, building their own little system for how you work with them? Like, how's that been for you?
Shit, man, it's tough, you feel me? Because each child is different. They got their own personality, you know what I mean?
You think you got it figured out for one, and that system don't work for the other one?
Yeah, man. It's I'm learning on the go. I was just thinking about this the other day. Like, sometimes I don't know what the hell I'm doing. You know what I mean? Just you feel me? Just just staying consistent. I try to do what my mom did with me. And my mom, I gotta give it up to her. You feel me? Like, she didn't take no shit. You feel me? And she was on my helmet. You did.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? So I try. I mean, she wasn't. Don't get me wrong. She wasn't no militant or nothing like that. But she made sure I was on my note. You feel me? So I just try to make sure my kids is on their note. You feel me? I try to make sure that they every day at this time get up, brush your teeth, wash your face, ready for school, turn the TV on. I mean, turn the laptop on. Time to you feel me? Eat. You feel me? You feel me? Try to be on. You feel me? Keep them on their shit, you feel me, so they could be on their note and everything, you feel me? That
do everything in your power.
Yeah, you feel me? As long as I put them in position. Now, if they having trouble with school and things of that nature, then you feel me, gotta try to do that type of thing when I'm trying to relearn mathematics and algebra and shit.
Revisit 3rd grade.
Yeah. We're gonna figure it out though.
Interesting. All right.
Excuse me.
Does she got any, like, let me ask, do any of your kids, like, help you, like, pack ships or anything like that? Like, pack out shipments or anything like that? Do they got any interest?
Man, my oldest daughter, she let me know if it's drip or it's not drip. You feel me? I walk in the room, I said, it's cool. She let me know. She give me the thumbs up if it's, you feel me, if it's fly. Now, I already know it's fly, but I'm just, you know what I mean? I get the second opinion from my oldest daughter, but she put a little opinion in, but she just let me know, you feel me, if she like it or not.
Yeah. That's sick.
Yeah.
So do you come up with, I didn't know, we're jumping right back.
No, it's good.
Sorry, I just, for the quarters and stuff, do you design everything yourself? You really wear all 1,000 caps?
Yeah.
Design everything, then you call the manufacturer, like, you run this.
Okay, go ahead.
Oh, I was just saying, like, you run this whole operation from start to finish by yourself?
Man, start to finish, bro. You feel me? Now, when it comes down to, like, the art, I'll draw the rough sketch.
I see that.
And then I'll have my guys that draw very clean. I'll send it to them, and I tell them, bro, this is what I need. You feel me? Because I know they're gonna sauce it up. So my artists, they sauce up, like, the graphic tees, them type of joints. But when it comes down to like the cut and sew gear, I draw it out. I put a vision in my mind what I want it to look like, what I want it to feel, how I want it to feel, that type of shit. And you feel me, sit on it for a little bit. And if I'm dealing with a manufacturer, if I know a manufacturer that I think can be able to make it come to fruition the right way, then I deal with them and I put it in motion. If not, then I just sit on it and wait till I find a right manufacturer that I feel like could put the shit in motion, you feel me? But yeah, I do all that shit from the muscle, bro.
And then when you get in, like, the special patches and whatnot, are you hand sewing on all that too, or do the
patches? I just outsource. I fuck with some folks. You feel me?
You get the blank sent to whoever's gonna put the patches on, or?
Oh, on the garments?
Like,
you talking about that?
Yeah, like for your shorts, like something like this. Like, do you buy the blanks in and then you like iron on the patches, or do you send them both pieces like separately to someone to get put together? I'm just asking.
Yeah. No. You good, bro.
Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out the process.
The process, man. I just think of some shit that I think might be dope. Draw it out. You feel me? If I'm looking at it and I feel like it'll smack, then you feel me? I'll hit up my manufacturer like, look, this is what I want to do. I want to do this kind of material. I want the emblem to be this big on the side. I want this to be this big on this side. I want these type of stripes. I want white drawstrings. I just give them the full rundown of what I want.
Okay.
You feel me? And
they bring it to life like that?
And then they you feel me? They whip it up. You feel me? They put their hands on it and, you feel me, get it going. They get the actual materials and cut and sew it, put it together.
Beautiful. Okay, sweet. Yeah. Who else in Seattle is inspiring you? Who's got work right now that we should be on the lookout for? Music, clothes, shops, anything. I know you got some inspiration out there.
Inspiration. Man, I like what them boys doing at Al 4. Them boys at Al 4 got a nice setup.
Al 4?
Yeah, fuck with Al 4, man. They got a nice setup over there, man.
I just seen they got someone in there doing a pop-up this weekend, too. Who was that?
Yeah, y'all pull up on my boy Mo, too. He on Rainier, too.
SLE.
Mo, pull up on Mo's, man. Look up Mo's. Pull up on Mo, man. Get your custom tees, all that good shit. You know what I'm saying?
Does he do, like, screen printing and embroidery and whatnot?
Yep, he'll get you right.
Beautiful.
He'll get you right. You did. Shit, my folks, Punch Wave, Teak Punch inspired me. You feel me? It's good.
What does Teak Punch do? Is he a designer?
Man, she's a producer / designer. You feel me? Yes, indeed.
Oh yeah, put that follow. We're slipping.
Yeah.
Oh, they got a pop-up spot too. Okay. Here, scroll down. Let's see what they got. Oh, they got a full studio for pictures.
Yeah, they got the you feel me, for the models. You did.
Yeah. See, this is like exactly the kind of thing I'm looking to do down here too.
Come on. Yeah.
It's just been a motherfucker with COVID trying to get a location and figuring out all this stuff. Right. I literally March 2020, I got pre-approved for everything, like had all my money together, ready to go. I sat down with the banker and like we okayed everything, so we were just looking for the location, and that was March 2020. So that happened, and then like having a business model of stuff in like 35 people in a small room just isn't ideal during all this COVID. So still like seeing where everything's going, seeing if we can find a location, but I have just not been having any luck. So if we got any commercial realtors out there, 2,000 square feet, like anything around there, let me know and we'll work it. But okay, cool. And then any like do you listen to like a lot of local music? What do you listen to for music?
Man, music, I listen to a lot of R&B, soul. I'm an R&B kid, man. R&B, soul, old school. I listen to some rap. I love rap. I love rap music. Who I listen to in rap? I listen to whoever jamming. What was I listening to before I came here? I was listening to my shit. I was listening to Livewire, Shady Night. I was listening to Psycho, Rest in Plush. You feel me? You know what I mean?
So I never got put on the R&B tip.
But I'm an R&B dude. I love R&B. Amel LaRue, A. Marie, shit, Isley Brothers, man, the Stylistics.
You writing this down?
All that shit. Hey, that's what. Hey, look, the way you was talking about how that was my medicine. You feel me? The slow jam R&B soul music. That's what kept me out of a lot of trouble. That's what kept the player in me. You feel me?
Right.
Instead of the hard-headedness. You know what I mean? By listening to that R&B.
Trust me, I know. Yeah, I be listening to some shit and I'm like, not me, but I feel like robbing someone. Like, what is going on? You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying. I'm in an interview, babe. I'm gonna call you right back.
Yeah, I never got put on the R&B tip. Like,
oh man, you gotta get that good R&B in your system.
Especially like recently, this whole last year, bro. I don't think anyone has really dropped any music that has been inspirational for me. Like, I just feel like shit has been, all last year there was no events going on, so no one had any like, true inspiration or anything to put behind the raps. Like I don't know, nothing was really spoken to me this year. Maybe like 1 or 2 tapes. So now I'm like, all right, I guess I got time to go dig in the archives. Like I've always been cool with, all right, what dropped this week? That's usually enough music for me to last till the next week. And like we just haven't been doing nothing. So now I'm like starting to explore like other genres, hit the back catalog. What have I been missing?
Man,
so
come on. And
so
reggae,
if you put me
I
up
listen
with
to
a
reggae
list,
too. You gotta check out reggae, man. Sizzler. My favorite reggae artist though is Eka Mouse. You gotta check out Eka Mouse, man.
Eka Mouse?
Look up Eka Mouse.
Okay,
man.
I will.
Just start off with the best of Eka Mouse.
Okay.
You did.
I will.
Come on, man.
Put them up. All right, sweet. Yeah, bro. Cause like, I just never got on that tip.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
good,
saying? Like,
good, yeah.
I used to be one of those kids like, oh, what's your favorite music? Oh, I like a little bit of everything. Like, nah, right now it's pretty much 100% rap on my phone. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, all right, I think I'm getting to the age where like I can explore some other things and you know, maybe take a different vibe because it is pretty constantly like rob, shoot, kill, hard, heavy beats. I've been fucking with like Dave B. His new tape is like definitely something different. That's not what I would consider like, you know, hardcore rapper, nothing like that, but he's definitely like, you can tell the same way you fuck with the details on your clothes, like he's in there with the producer fucking with the details of the song, like just the way the beats, that's wavy, bro. Come on, I like that kind of shit, like the shit no one else is doing. You're putting your own fingers in there and like making your own soup. Yeah, that's what it gotta be. That's what you talking about by sitting down and crafting your shit. That's gonna make your shit that's gonna set your shit apart, you know what I mean? Yeah, me and Umi were talking about that, like if someone were to pop out of like and actually I was listening back and I'm like, oh, I actually had a better answer for that question, but essentially like he was just asking like if someone were to pop from here, like what would it be? And like immediately my head goes to like, you know, something like Memphis or Michigan or down south. Like everyone's got their own sound, and we were talking, I'm like, I haven't really heard a specific sound come out of here, but something like Dave B, like he's got it perfected, like he's got it at a point where he's doing it his way, but like if someone else with a different style like tried to bite that style, that might turn into a sound. Like he could create a wave of people doing their own versions of the, like obviously no one's gonna do it like Dave B, but that kind of style of actually like, you know, really messing with the production value opposed to like you know, a lot of people are really focused on the lyrics. That's the key in the music game. A good engineer and a good producer. Right. It's a 2-person, well, it's a multiple person team, but it is not just about your vocals. Fuck no. Your vocals are one instrument on a track. Nah, real shit. That's why it's a lot of music. A lot of music is getting by right now because of the producers and the engineers. Folks ain't really talking about shit, but that motherfucker, that when it come on, is jamming so hard. And if you could slide on the track, if you could flow on the track, even if you ain't talking about shit, you can get it going. You can get a club going, or you can extract the right energy out of the person that's listening to your shit to, you feel me, to rock to the beat. You did right. Yeah. You can get a little hook everyone can repeat. Like, come on, you know, that's a sweet little recipe right there. That's what it is. You know, that might slide by, but that's not your best work. Telling you, man, I'm really excited for the music scene here in Washington as a whole. I'm slowly getting a little bit more introduced to a little bit like Carrie Stacks too, man. Y'all check out Carrie Stacks, man, while it's fresh on my mind, man. Carrie Stacks go hard. Okay. Yeah, Carrie Stacks from Seattle, man. You feel me? From the south end of Seattle, man. Y'all check that boy out, man. Go hard. Yeah, dude, that south end, like I had no idea, and like piece by piece I started finding like Paradise, and like they see the clothing shop, and like they start shining light on some other people. I'm like, fuck, we got a whole gang of talent out here. Like I've been watching all of Tacoma. I got my eyes on just about, you know, there's not too many people I don't at least have an idea they're doing something, but like it's fun to, like, I've been peeking around all the corners in Seattle and trying to see who I can find. Like I just find that Make a Millions, like he's got some heat, and trying to think of, like, Avatar Darko just dropped a new tape. That is Avatar Darko, right? He's going by a new name now, like 28 Ave or something like that. Yeah. So I'm still finding new people every day. Lots of new inspiration.
Yeah. Man, a lot of folks going down, man, coming with it. Yeah, I'm trying to think who else coming with it. Y'all gotta check out Ski Mask Spec. Y'all check out Most Mob. Shit, who else coming with it? Man, just be on the lookout, man. There's a lot of folks coming with that heat, man. Real shit. Joey Cash, you feel me?
And I think a lot of people
My partner Teak's cousin, you feel me? Yeah, there's folks coming with it, man.
I think a lot of people are actually starting to talk that shit too. Like they're starting to talk that talk and let people know.
Better
like,
if they want folks to listen. You feel me?
No shit. That was
like
you
gotta bring something to the game. You gotta be able to say. You gotta be saying some shit that everybody's saying, but in your own unique way for it make a motherfucker to keep listening to you. You know what I mean?
Exactly. And the main message of the last podcast was not only do the artists. They got to promote themselves and, you know, talk their shit to the as loud as they can. The city has to show up too. The people, like, one of the big things, like...
We got to give them a reason to show up too. You can't expect motherfuckers to just support you just because you rap. That's the problem with folks. Folks think that, oh, just because I rap and I got a chain, motherfuckers are just supposed to support you in your endeavors.
You're supposed to spend your money with me because I'm a small business.
Yeah, nah. You got to add value to the people. You got to add value to the consumer. They got to feel like when they fuck with you that they get an addition to themselves. Like they, just like Mario. When Mario get the mushroom, you feel me? He grow bigger. They got to feel like you giving them the mushroom, man. You got to get these folks the mushroom, man. And stop, you feel me, begging for it, man. You feel me? Because it ain't never going to come how you want it to come, man. It's going to never come how you want it to come. You got to put it down and figure it out, man. Everybody got their niche, got their hustle, got their, you feel me? You figure it out and you feel me, you going to put it down. You know what I'm saying? Whatever, you find your niche and put it down, man. You feel me? What they say, shit, ain't no traffic in your own lane. You know what I mean?
Exactly. Yeah, I can't agree more, bro. This is, dude, this has been fun. Here, actually, I got one last thing before we get out of here.
What's up with it?
So my girl, she got me a little birthday present, and these are freeze-dried Skittles. She got this bag, like a variety bag from this company. Oh, fuck, I had it right here. We'll give them a shout out. But they freeze-dried candy. I'd never heard of that. But I wanted to give this a shot while we're on air. And I want to give them a shout out. Because there's like Burning Bush Pantry. But there's all sorts of shit. She got like a Starburst and stuff. But here, let's give this a shot. See what we think. We'll do another toast and we'll call it a night, bro.
Off top. Now what's this?
This is just a Skittle, no weed or nothing. But it's a freeze-dried Skittle.
I'm going to let you do it, brother.
You don't want one?
Nah, I ain't going to do it.
We'll see what's
I got
up.
this drive, man.
Oh, what the fuck?
What's in it?
Nothing. It's just a regular Skittle.
Oh, it's a Skittle?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's a Skittle and they freeze-dried it, but it literally just shattered like a puff pastry. Like, it tastes... That was weird. Interesting. All right, that's kind of a cool idea. I'm ready to get home and fuck around and see what else they got in that bag.
Come on.
All right, bro. Any closing thoughts for the people?
Oh man, thank y'all for having me, man. You know what I'm saying? It definitely was dope, man. You feel me? I appreciate you having me, bro. And y'all tap in with these folks, man. They doing good things, man.
I appreciate the love, brother. Hey, and anytime you got a new line coming up or whatever the reason, come back in here and say what up. We'd love to have you back, brother.
For sure, it's good.
Episode 1 of many. Beautiful.
Appreciate you.
All right, that's Tac'd In with Spencer P. This is East2Five. Make sure to hit him on Instagram. We'll give you all the details. Beautiful.